Archangel Michael says, tonight your soul is scheduled for a divine visitation, and everything you've been feeling lately, restlessness, chills, emotional waves, has been building toward this exact moment. You may think it's just another dream, but it will not feel like one. The spiritual realm has chosen tonight because your inner frequency has aligned with an ancient assignment that was once paused in your life. You may have forgotten, but your soul remembers clearly. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, you will feel a warm light fill the room just moments before you sleep. It may seem like a whisper in your chest, like someone speaking directly to your heart without words. This is not a coincidence, this is the unlocking of a path only you can walk, and it begins with tonight's divine message. Your name has already been written in the scroll they will show you in the dream realm. Type Amen to get blessing 947. Your spiritual assignment is not new. It has echoes from a past life, from a forgotten calling that you paused due to the weight of the world. The divine figure in your dream will not speak in a voice you recognize but in a vibration your spirit has known before. You may wake up sweating, crying, or stunned, because the message won't just be told, it will be felt through your whole being. The moment you open your eyes, the dream will not fade like others. Type Amen to get blessing 118. Instead, you'll carry it with you, and the sensation of it will linger in the back of your throat, in the center of your chest, in the tips of your fingers. You'll feel like something has changed, even if you can't put it into words just yet. The divine figure will appear not in traditional form but cloaked in the emotion you've been struggling with most lately, whether grief, guilt, hope, or silence. It will take the shape of what your heart needs to see in order to accept what's next. Type Amen to get blessing 202. You were chosen for this assignment long ago, but only now are you ready to embrace the truth of it. That's why so many people have walked away from your life recently. It was not rejection, it was divine removal for spiritual clarity. They were blocking your activation, dimming your intuition, suffocating your light. Now, the channel is clean, and your divine instruction can finally reach you. Type Amen to get blessing 616. In your dream, you may find yourself walking through a hallway, a forest, a city with no people, or a childhood memory that loops. Pay attention to every object, word, symbol, they are not random. The divine figure will not announce themselves, they will simply begin walking beside you or watching you from a distance until you finally notice. And when you do, everything around you will pause. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They will hand you something, a feather, a scroll, a mirror, a flame. And the item will pulse with a frequency that will awaken something you didn't know was asleep. Some of you will be given healing energy to pass on to others. Some will receive visions of places or names you've never heard, but you will somehow know they're connected to your mission. Some will wake up with a word etched into their memory that they can't stop repeating. Type Amen to get blessing 1122. If you've been doubting your purpose, this dream will erase that doubt entirely. You may experience resistance upon waking, the world around you may suddenly feel too heavy, too loud, too distracting. But that's only because your spirit is returning from a higher realm where everything was pure, still, and aligned. Ground yourself. Hydrate. Breathe. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Do not dismiss what you saw just because it didn't look the way you expected. Spiritual assignments often come cloaked in unusual forms because the divine does not speak in logic, it speaks in vibration. And your vibration has now met the frequency required to begin what you were meant to start. You have passed unseen tests for weeks, and the divine realm has taken notice. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. This is not a dream of comfort, it will shake you awake. It may feel like you're floating above your body or that time has stopped altogether. You are not losing your mind, you are regaining your divine memory. The dream will not be like anything you've had before. Type Amen to get blessing 404. You may feel the sensation of your body vibrating in sleep, as if someone is touching your third eye or activating your crown. Don't fear this, it is alignment in motion. You are being tuned to a new frequency. Your DNA is remembering the parts of you that were never human. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. You were once a spiritual messenger in realms not spoken about on earth. You carried messages between realms, and your words had the power to shift entire timelines. That voice is returning. That energy is rising. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. If you wake up and your heart is pounding, write down what you remember, no matter how strange. You are receiving soul codes that will later unlock even more once your daily life begins to reflect your divine obedience. This is not for entertainment or curiosity. This is sacred. Type Amen to get blessing 535. Your energy field will change after this dream. People may start reacting to you differently. Even strangers may feel drawn to you or unsettled by your presence. This is a sign that your energy has become more potent. Do not shrink to make others comfortable. Type Amen to get blessing 909. Some of you will begin to see synchronicities rapidly after the dream, repeating numbers, feathers, whispers of your name when no one's there. Don't fear these signs, they are confirmations that you have entered spiritual alignment. Your guardians are celebrating. They've been waiting for this initiation moment. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. You've had dreams before that hinted at this, but none of them were direct. This time, you will be told clearly. You'll understand the reason for your pain, your delays, and your solitude. It wasn't punishment. It was preparation. Type Amen to get blessing 7676. You'll soon be called to help someone in a specific way that will seem random, but it won't be. This task will be linked to the assignment you receive in the dream. Your actions afterward will determine how deeply your soul ascends. Be mindful. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Not everyone can handle the weight of what you're about to receive, which is why it's been kept from you until now. But your heart is finally ready to carry it. Your frequency is open. And heaven has decided it's time. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You will no longer feel confused after this dream. You will wake with a sense of direction even if the path is unclear. That's the gift, a knowing without explanation. That's what faith in the divine sounds like. Type Amen to get blessing 818. If someone tries to dismiss your dream or call it imagination, you will feel a shift in your gut. That shift is your intuition warning you not to let others soil what is sacred. Protect your dream. Protect the message. You were chosen, not everyone will understand. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Tonight's dream will feel like a return to yourself. Like you've been floating outside your purpose and are finally stepping back into your soul's home. You will feel peace and power rise at the same time. And with that, your journey begins. Type Amen to get blessing 2002. Archangel Michael says, when you wake up, you will not be the same person who fell asleep. You will feel like a spiritual warrior has risen within you. This is not metaphor, it's real, and it's happening tonight. Stay ready. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. You'll notice that the people who misunderstood you before will suddenly sense something different about you. They won't know what changed, but they'll feel your energy doesn't belong to their old version of you anymore. This shift is because you have begun embodying the assignment that was spiritually delivered to you. Type Amen to get blessing 4545. Don't feel pressured to explain what you experienced in your dream. Some things are too sacred for the unawakened. The divine figure entrusted that message to you, not to anyone else. Honor that silence. Type Amen to get blessing 6363. You may feel the urge to change your routine, rearrange your space, or remove certain people. That's your spiritual instincts aligning your physical world with the message you received in your dream. Listen to those nudges, they're not random, they're guidance. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. The dream may have shown you a place, an event, or a name that makes no sense now. But in the coming days, your path will cross with what you saw. When it does, your soul will recognize it instantly, even if your mind hesitates. Type Amen to get blessing 585. You are not being asked to know everything at once. You are being asked to trust the unfolding. The spiritual assignment is not about doing, it's about becoming. Type Amen to get blessing 117. Some of you will be assigned to heal, others to speak, others to protect. Some will lead in silence, while others will be a voice in the wilderness. Your role may not look grand, but in the spirit world, it shifts timelines. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. This divine figure did not choose you lightly. They studied your heart, your pain, your resilience. And they whispered to the heavens, this one is ready now. Type Amen to get blessing 303. You may feel an urge to cry in the middle of the day for no reason. Let the tears fall, they are part of the spiritual cleansing your body is undergoing. Every tear is releasing old programming and making space for divine clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 939. From tonight forward, your dreams will not just be dreams. They will become classrooms, corridors, conversations with the unseen. You've entered the realm of prophetic sleep, where heaven can speak and earth must respond. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. You are now a carrier of divine energy. That's why you may feel tired around certain people, they are subconsciously pulling on your light. Protect your energy like it's sacred currency, because it is. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. This path will not always be easy, but it will always be divine. Your footsteps are now guided by something higher than logic. You are walking with an unseen force that moves mountains before you arrive. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. Pay attention to animals, numbers, overheard conversations, they are all signs now. Everything around you is beginning to echo the language of the divine. You're not crazy. You're awakened. Type Amen to get blessing 7272. There will be moments where the dream comes back to you in pieces. Suddenly a scent, a sound, or a word will trigger that forgotten detail. And when it does, write it down, it's a puzzle piece for the next phase of your spiritual assignment. Type Amen to get blessing 7878. You may feel moments of fear. That's normal, your ego is shrinking as your spirit expands. But don't let fear override the frequency of your purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 191. You have been given access to realms others only read about. This means your dreams will become more vivid, your intuition stronger, and your energy more electric. Walk gently with this power, it is not to control, but to serve. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Archangel Michael says, you may find yourself awake at strange hours of the night. This is because your soul is adjusting to spiritual time. When that happens, don't scroll or distract, just listen. Type Amen to get blessing 101. You are not dreaming randomly. You are being instructed in sacred spaces. And that instruction is molding your soul into a new expression of light on earth. Type Amen to get blessing 575. People may suddenly confess secrets to you or be drawn to your presence without knowing why. They're not seeing your physical body, they're responding to your divine aura. Let them feel safe, but don't absorb what's not yours. Type Amen to get blessing 838. The dream you had was not for entertainment, it was a contract renewal. A soul contract you made before entering this lifetime is now being reactivated. And that means your gifts, your voice, your very essence will begin to bloom without effort. Type Amen to get blessing 313. The divine figure may visit again, especially if your spirit hesitates to act. You'll know it's them when the atmosphere changes in your sleep, when a hush falls over your dream world. It won't be fear, it will be reverence. Type Amen to get blessing 6868. You'll start to notice how certain old desires fade and new urges arise. That's because your assignment is reshaping your appetite for the things of this world. Your soul is realigning with a deeper hunger. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. You will not have to chase anything that's meant for this path. The people, opportunities, and resources will flow toward you with divine rhythm. Your only job now is to remain available to instruction. Type Amen to get blessing 151. Keep your body clean, your spirit calm, and your intentions pure. Your dream wasn't just for you, it carries blessings that will ripple to others. You are now a vessel. Honor what pours into you. Type Amen to get blessing 505. When your spiritual assignment begins showing up in your real world, don't resist. Even if it looks different than you imagined, it is divine by design. Let it unfold without controlling it. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. Tonight marked a turning point that heaven celebrated. Your name was spoken among angels. And they rejoiced because a warrior finally woke up. Type Amen to get blessing 3033. You may feel emotional days after receiving the dream, not knowing whether to cry or smile. That's because your spirit has been touched by a memory you didn't know you were carrying. It's not a breakdown, it's your soul breaking open. Type Amen to get blessing 6262. People who once triggered you may suddenly feel irrelevant. It's not that you've outgrown them in arrogance, but your soul has grown beyond their vibration. That's what divine visitation does, it shifts your entire gravitational pull. Type Amen to get blessing 9990. You'll feel called to sit in silence more, to disconnect from noise, and to walk in solitude. These are not signs of isolation, they're sacred invitations to sit with the divine echo still ringing from the dream. Don't run from the quiet, because that's where the next whisper will come from. Type Amen to get blessing 4477. Your next spiritual assignment is not about proving your worth. It's about walking in the truth that you've always been worthy. And now that you've remembered it, your light is no longer dimmable. Type Amen to get blessing 5252. The divine figure in your dream chose to appear now because something in your timeline has shifted. The delay is over. The fog has cleared. The path is ready. All that was hidden is now being unveiled in divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing 656. You were never lost. You were simply in a holding space until the realm could open safely to you. Now, the spiritual gates have parted, and you have walked through. Type Amen to get blessing 1123. Be mindful of the decisions you make after such a visitation. Your intuition will be louder, more precise, more urgent. Act from your soul, not from pressure. Type Amen to get blessing 787. If someone questions your peace or your detachment, know it's because your spirit is evolving beyond emotional chaos. You no longer seek their approval, you now answer to something greater. That's not detachment. That's divine anchoring. Type Amen to get blessing 171. The divine figure in your dream is still walking with you, just in the invisible. They've attached a spiritual seal over your heart that only the divine realm can read. You have become a frequency beacon now. Type Amen to get blessing 8484. You may be surprised by how much you release in the days to come. Old habits will feel repulsive. Old mindsets will feel like cages. This is the rebirth. Let it happen. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. You'll meet people who feel strangely familiar. They are part of your soul family, awakening at the same time, vibrating on the same mission. Their presence is confirmation that your spiritual assignment is unfolding in real time. Type Amen to get blessing 181. Don't be afraid of dreams that continue the message from night to night. This is a divine series being downloaded to you in segments your soul can handle. Each dream is a scroll. Each scroll unlocks a door. Type Amen to get blessing 7878. If your body starts craving certain colors, foods, or music, follow it. Your spirit is guiding your earthly self into alignment with your next mission. Let your soul lead for once. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. Your past no longer has authority. That version of you was necessary for survival, but this new version is meant for ascension. And now, ascension is not a concept, it's your assignment. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. You are no longer just walking on earth, you're walking with instruction. That instruction came from a realm not bound by time or logic. And now that you carry it, nothing around you will ever feel the same. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. The divine figure saw what you endured in silence. They saw the nights you begged without words, the tears you wiped quickly. And that's why you were chosen. Because even in your weakness, your soul stayed loyal. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. There will come a moment soon when your divine assignment becomes clear in the physical world. It may arrive as a conversation, a dream continuation, a stranger's words, or a sudden knowing. When it comes, you won't hesitate, you'll recognize the vibration. Type Amen to get blessing 373. Archangel Michael says, the markings on your spirit are now visible to higher beings. You may begin attracting both light and shadows, but only because your light is now undeniable. Stay covered, stay focused, and stay grounded. Type Amen to get blessing 242. In this new energy, you'll begin to lose interest in anything that once felt like a performance. That's because your assignment demands authenticity. No more pretending. No more hiding. Only soul. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. You will notice people begin to listen when you speak, even when you say little. That's the presence of divine authority within you. Don't misuse it, use it to guide others toward their light. Type Amen to get blessing 3330. You were given a torch in your dream. Not to boast, not to lead out of ego, but to illuminate paths for those still wandering. The torch you carry now can ignite others, but only if you walk boldly. Type Amen to get blessing 929.